Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Budget Modeler Buddy Build with me and Mikey, the bearded veteran creates. Morning, Mikey. How are you?
Morning, Steph. How are you? I'm well.
Good. Glad to hear it. I'm fine. Thank you very much. So let's get straight down to business. What have you been up to, and where are you up to?
Okay, so the last couple of weeks, obviously, done the 48 and 48, so we've worked hard on that at the weekend. I've also been working on a V2 rocket, and I've managed to do the undercarriage for the Albatross.
Albatross?
Good.
Good. You're talking about it. Are you going to show us? Or are you just going to leave us in limbo?
Oh, I don't know about that. You want to see the undercarriage, do you?
No, we want to see all the things you talked about.
Oh, okay. That is what I made for the 48. So that lights up with it's a bit white out on this, but that mushroom lights up.
Nice.
That's my V2.
Ooh. Is it going on a stand?
Yes, it's going on a stand and on a base. So it's going to be like it's on a launch pad with grass around it and floodlights looking up at it.
Yeah.
So I've made the base for it out of wood.
Oh, nice.
On there. Yeah. The grass is going to be around the outside of that circle.
Oh, awesome. That's going to look really good. And just remember, Mikey, it's all about the base, about the base, about the base.
No stubble.
Yep. Let me just turn that blooming thing off because people are going to start messaging me and I'm busy. Go away. A lot of you.
There is my little undercarriage for my Albatross.
Nice.
It's surprisingly big, isn't it?
Yep. It's not a small aeroplane.
Nope. What about you, Steph?
What about me?
What have you been up to?
Well, at the moment, I am just cleaning my...
Looking at my glorious beard, apparently.
No. So, I'm just finishing off cleaning my... airbrush. This is from blooming the 48 and 48. Lazy git here. Couldn't be bothered to do it during the week because I didn't need it. But I need it today, so I should have been in there a bit early, getting it clean, getting it ready. So before I go into what I've done, what I've been up to, I've got some comments. Gary Morris is in. Discord boys, all present and correct. Excellent. Tiffany's in. Morning, she says. Morning, Tiff.
Morning, Tiff.
Mr. Skelly's in. Good morrow, chappies. Are we well? Yes, thank you, Mr. Skelly.
Yep. Morning.
Jim Altagott's in. Good morning from Chicago. Morning, Jim. Hope you're well.
Morning.
Any shouts? Albatross. Get fish Albatross. Yes, it does come with wafers, Jim. A happy, healthy Friday to all and to you. And then Tiffany says, that's what she said, Mikey.
Do you know what? I was thinking of saying it, but I thought, no, better not.
Bit of an in-joke there.
Yes. Discord
right.
boy.
Yeah. Right. So apart from the Albatross, I've also been working on... Let's just pop these away. So before I get to the Albatross, I will show you what I've been up to this week. I've started on the base, all about the base for my 48 and 48 hour build. So that needs priming and then I'll airbrush it all.
That's nice. What did you use for the gravel?
I used all sorts of different stuff. This sand, there's ballast that I got from my uncle's train stuff. There's a load of grass tufts. And I thought I'd just leave it as a rocky sort of place rather than doing it with grass and stuff. So you're just going to get the different grass tufts around the place. So yeah, I've got to finish that off. I've also been doing, which I got as a freebie from Agora Models. Thank you very much, Agora. It's just bloody amazing. I still can't get over it. The Mitsubishi A6M0. And so far, I have built the propeller, and you
Very
can
nice.
feather the props.
Nice.
They get feathered. They can feather. You got the engine cowl, which just comes in 2 parts, but it's magnetic.
Yeah.
So it just clicked.
Careful.
That was close. Nearly landed on my engine. So that is really nice. And it's taken me 4 hours to build the engine.
Nice. So you're doing live build with that, are you?
Yes, I'm doing live build on my stream of it being built all the way through. So
Nice.
no speedy uppy things, nothing like that. It is a live session.
Awesome.
So that is what that looks like. I'll be honest with you, I'm getting itchy fingers about weathering and stuff like that. But I'm saying no, just out the box, do as it comes. Don't need to get silly, because it's a really nice, really lovely kit. So that is where I am at the moment with that, which I'm really enjoying. I treated myself to a new screwdriver set and bits and pieces, so that was quite nice.
Is there a set time for your lives that we can find them?
Nope. All depends what my missus is rehearsing at the time. So, for example, if she's out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then I will stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for an hour or so, maybe 2 hours max. It just depends when she's out. But it just stops me sitting there and festering in front of the TV, which, yeah, there's plenty of good stuff to watch, but I don't like it. I'd rather be doing something. So let's get down to the Albatross. So before I do that, let's just go through the rest of the comments. Duke Wellington's in. G'day from Oz. It's 10 p.m. here. Good evening, Duke, and enjoy your night shift.
Good day, mate.
Moomua is in. Hi all. Hello, Padre.
Morning, Padre.
Tiffany says, hey Moo, long time no speak. So the engine is at this stage at the moment.
That's lovely.
So I've just got to snip down the leads, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the other distribution leads on the other side. And then I've got to put all the leads into those holes there and on that side. In fact, I'll probably snip those and then do these leads on this side first. Then I can put that on. So that's what it'll look like.
Nice.
I'm also up to this stage on the engine frame and the cockpit frame and the seat and cushion and propeller. So they all need sorting out and putting in and gluing in and just general stuff like that. So it's just doing bits as we go along, trying very hard to catch up with Mikey.
Well, don't forget, you're doing the hyper detailing. I'm doing the out the box, beginner version.
Yeah, you're doing the OOB. OOB is what we call it. Where are we? Gary T says, hello, everyone. Hello, Gary. Let's take this down. You know, you don't have to wait for me to crack on.
That's fine. We were talking.
Moo says spoke to on PAP a few weeks back, if I remember. Tiffany says that's a while back. I don't go to PAPs anymore. Not working tonight, recovering from doing night shift. For some reason, I keep falling asleep. Well, if you need to sleep, that's your body telling you to go to sleep. Moo's talking to Tiff there. So any conversations that's going on between you guys, you crack on. Anybody got any questions for us about this? Oh, yes. Jim asked last night on my live stream if I'd ever built a Roden. And I said to him, yes, I have. I'm doing one on my live stream tomorrow. And he said, oh, I will come and have a look. So I told Jim about my experience, how I'm getting on with this. Do you want to give your experience and let Jim know how you're doing and what you think about it?
I'm really enjoying it. It's a nice little kit. I'm liking that it's fairly detailed anyway, but there's still enough space to adapt it and things and play around with it. Like with my little seat and things. Focus in. Yeah, my little seat and stuff.
Oh, nice. Let's have a look. Let's get up close.
Try to make it look a little bit like wicker.
How do you feel that went?
Good and bad.
Okay, in what way?
It's not as neat as I'd like it to be, but I'm not very dexterous, so it's as good as it's going to get. But it does look all right. It looks different. Yeah. And also wrapped the engine, those bits there.
Yep. Make it look like asbestos. Which I believe is, yeah. Which I believe is what they used.
Yeah. It would have been. Have you remembered on the bits under there to shave them off a little bit, just so it fits in the cradle?
What you mean? Take that bit off?
Yeah, the underneath them 2 little cylinders.
Yep.
Yeah. Other than that, it fits really nicely together, I think.
Excellent.
Don't take me off big screen.
Yep, give me a sec.
We need
No, you can stay on there and suffer.
But we want to see your lovely work.
I'm glad you said work. Where Tiffany and me are chatting away. Gary T says my model is on hold right now as I am waiting for Amazon to deliver some primer, hopefully in the next few hours. Excellent. Tiffany says, keep myself distracted today, so I'll be a moment. Got to spray my next load of models so they're dry in time to paint later. Oh, what are you building, Tiff?
I just realised we didn't say what we were working on today. Oh, I didn't, did I? You did, I didn't.
Okay, so what are you working on today?
I'm working on stage 16.
Yes, you did.
Did I? No, I said that before we came on here.
No, you said that when we were online.
I must be going daft.
It happens to us all, mate. It's called an age thing.
Steady on, I'm not that old.
Old enough.
How rude.
thought you said the boss man was coming in.
He's in Discord, isn't he?
That's not watching it live though.
Uh,
Watching on something different.
they stream it through Discord.
Yeah, it doesn't help my figures, does it?
No, I blame Gary for that.
Yeah, I do. I'll blame Gary Morris. Everybody else does.
Yeah.
Well, he's the chairman now, so he needs to be able to take it.
Yeah.
Cheers, Gary. Love you.
He's Madam Secretary now, isn't he?
The Sturmbanngruppenführer. Big small. Tiffany says, I have a dragon and a load of orcs. Oh, I like dragons.
I do too.
Duke says, looking good, Mikey.
Thank you.
And Dave Skelly says, I've been asked to paint the bust of Michael Whittam for the Higher Honours SIG. No pressure. Oh, mate. Good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen my D&D book?
Definitely no pressure. Sorry, say again.
Have you seen my Dungeons and Dragons book that I've designed? My character. Very nice.
Oh, probably what, in for Model Spheres D&D?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. What you do is you get Martin to print it, 3D print it for you in resin.
He had to set up his 3D printers again. He's shut them all down for the time being.
Oh, right, okay. Talk to me afterwards. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Right. My sharp, pointy metal glue applicator.
Oh, that reminds me. I found an interesting picture that you'll find useful as well.
What's that?
It's a picture of the Albatross D3 cockpit.
All right, cool.
Don't
Can
know if
you
you'll be able
message
to-
it? Yeah, if you can message it to me, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah. Right, yeah. There you go. Let's focus.
Cool.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So if you just pop that in Messenger for me, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
So I'm just about to get onto the cockpit.
I found it last night. Sent.
Excellent, thank you.
Oh, just realised I'm out of focus now. Yeah.
Tell you what, I used to hate using super glue models. But now, can't live without it.
Yeah. I found it really useful. Some of the models.
Oh, yeah.
Especially ones that got to take a little bit of strain and stuff.
Yes, very much.
Because they're invaluable with the resin kits and accurate armor and stuff. Whatever you do, don't sneeze, Steph.
No.
So is Jim anything to do with the rodent kits, is he?
No, he was just interested because he's never built one before.
Ah. It's always nice to know when you're inspiring people, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. That's half the thing that I get a huge buzz when people say to me, "Oh, really love what you're doing. You've really inspired me," and it's just, oh, that is awesome to hear that.
Yeah, I've had a few people lately blame me for them wanting to do dioramas.
Can't fault them.
No. Because our Australian friend, I've worn him down into doing a diorama after all this fights he put up against it.
Mr. Marley?
Yeah, he's sort of accidentally fallen into the trap of doing it. So he bought a model and then he thought, I could put an aircrew with this. And then went, oh, if I'm putting an aircrew with it, I need to put something else with it. And then he sort of realized he was actually designing a diorama.
Right. We need to paint those little tinkers. Oh, no, we don't, because I need to put that one back in.
One thing I think would be nice, with the kit instruction booklets and things.
Yeah.
If they actually wrote what the part was supposed to be called. So, like this, I'm assuming is the fuel and oil tanks. But I actually don't. It help people learn about the aircraft as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. You can't see it because the wire's so bloody fine.
It's nice.
Right then. So, got some more comments. Lou asks what's helping you to paint for Tiffany, and she says, "No, can you imagine the mess if you had a lot helping you paint?" But Dave Skelly says, "Have you tried Hero Forge? You can use the site to design your figure and create the STL file."
That's what I designed on.
Yeah,
it's really fun.
It's brilliant. Love it. Gary T says, "What brand of super glue do you use?" I got a couple of weeks ago and tested it on some spare sprue, and it kind of did funky things to the plastic, so I binned it.
That's my favourite one.
Your camera is mirrored.
Mirrored.
Yes, it's coming out back to front. There we go. Thank you, mate. There we go. So he uses Loctite. I just use bog standard super glue.
It's the super glue gel I use.
Yeah. I've also got the Loctite 60-second gel. It all depends what I'm doing. If I'm doing these or this stuff, then I want the stuff that's going to grab straight away.
Yeah.
So I use the thin stuff, and then the thicker stuff I use if I don't mind.
It's all about finding what works for you, really, isn't it?
Oh God, yes. It's all about me. Me.
I've got a cool book arriving today. It's Leonardo da Vinci's Inventions.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Does sound cool.
Looking forward to reading that one.
So that's go.
Sorry.
Go.
Yeah. So I've got some other World War I ones coming as well.
Nice.
So autobiographies of soldiers in the trenches and things like that.
How are you getting on with that one you're doing for, is it AD?
Yeah. I've done the first part of the script. I've just got to do some more research and figure out, because what I'm going to try and do, or what I'd like to do, is rather than tell his granddad's story, I want him to tell it. So
yeah,
what I'm doing is I'm getting him to voice the part of his granddad.
Nice.
And then what I'm going to do is put like background sounds on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I think that one's going to be one that comes out nearer to Remembrance Day, which is quite appropriate, really.
Yeah, very much so. Steph, remember to breathe.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing maybe a couple of kit reviews and another accurate armor video and things like that.
Cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Ah, if I can stop my bloody tweezers sticking to the metal. What you know about is what I've got on at the moment.
I thought you were going to say you got tweezers stuck to your mouth then.
I'll do this one and I'll see if there's any. Yep, there's plenty of comments to do, Steph. That's that one done. So, Duke says, Mikey, that's the ammunition case.
Ah. That makes
Are
sense.
you holding the chrome one up with two what looks like arms?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the ammunition. And then the other silver one that has the brass lid, that
Yep.
I believe is a fuel tank.
Right. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Duke.
Where are the wafers hiding? Gary T says, thank you. That was Jim asking about the wafers. Jim says, basic CA glue, such as Loctite, performs very well. Yes, it does. Super glue usually gets stringy as it gets worse. Yes, I've noticed that as well. Jim also goes on to say, I'll be purchasing black CA glue. It seems that works the best and lasts longer. Yeah, it's got rubber in it, so it's a bit more flexible. Gary T says, sorry for asking too many questions, but are you planning to use the same color scheme or different ones? We're using different color schemes. I'm using red and white.
I'm doing that one.
So there you go. Hope that answers your question.
And by the end of it, we'll have the start of our own Air Force.
Jim asks, engine detail looks great, Steph. Thank you very much, Lee. I will put pictures up at some stage. When that stage will be, I don't have a clue, but I will at some stage.
That's a good point, actually. I don't think I put any pictures of mine on. I brought all my scale modeling media accounts into line now, so they're all called the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Gary's display picture. That's cool.
Oh, what the from UFO?
Hmm.
Do you know what UFO is?
No, I'm too young for that.
Look, I know about the Battle of Waterloo, but doesn't mean I was there.
I didn't say it did.
Yeah, there's none of this. I'm too young. It's called lack of education.
Okay, before my time then. How's that?
It's Jerry Anderson.
Ah. The guy that did Thunderbirds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Strange, isn't it? It's just like talking about history and stuff. Now, like you say, know about Battle of Waterloo and stuff. We tend to focus more on certain subjects. So
Yeah.
I focus more on World War One, but I don't focus on pop culture and things.
Yeah, but it's finding what you like.
Hmm. I've always had a strong affinity for World War One.
So why is that then?
I don't know. Apparently, even when I was a kid, I was obsessed with it. Apparently, most time there's a time when I was in a car seat when I was like a very small toddler, and an army truck went past, and I put my arm up next to my head as if I was saluting it.
Yeah.
Mm. I've just always felt comfortable around that topic.
Yeah.
Learning about it. It always annoyed me in school that we didn't really get to learn about it in history.
No? What did you get to learn about?
GCSE level is stuff like the 1960s and things, and 1920s, 1930s Germany and stuff like that. And then Welsh history.
God, I keep gluing my bloody tweezers together. I'm not gluing the bit I need to glue, and it's really frustrating.
Well, when I was doing the lighting on that tank at the weekend, I soldered my tweezers together. So went into a little bit of a flap about it, and then I thought, hang on, no, I just need to heat it up again. It's fine.
Leave those to dry. Mr. Marley's in. Morning, Steph. Morning, Mikey. Morning, chat.
Morning, John.
Morning, John. Gary T says UFO's the greatest TV series of all time. Yes, I'm biased. Jim says, John Marley, good morning to you, sir. Gary T, he says, I'm a Seinfeld guy myself, but it's all subjective anyway. Gary says, indeed. Jim says, in terms of sci-fi television series, I'm a product of the era I came from, the original Star Trek series, classic 60s Hollywood melodrama based in the 23rd century. Damn it, Jim.
I do like Star Trek.
Sorry?
I do like Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. Things are what makes me giggle is these people who say, you can't like both. You can't like Star Trek and Star Wars. You've got to like one or the other. And I'm like, no, I don't. You don't tell me what I can and can't like. How dare you?
Totally agree.
Who are you, the enjoyment police?
So I'm imagining this little bulkhead behind that would have been metal, wouldn't it? I'd imagine.
Sorry, which one are you talking about? Let me just, I've got to glue a bit back on because it's just come off.
Yeah.
Ah!
Today is going very well.
Just a continuation of last night. So, but just go through the comments. Dave Scully, best Jerry Anderson series, in my opinion. Space 1999. Love it. And Gary T says Space 99 was originally going to be UFO 2.0 until the Americans demanded so many changes that it turned into Space 1999. The first series was great. The second, not so. Yeah, it did go a bit peaked on, didn't it? There are some very good, interesting documentaries on YouTube about that. Absolutely gutted that it came off. Right then, Mikey, you've got full screen. What part are you talking about?
So this frame that goes on the back of it.
Yep.
I'd imagine that would have been metal.
No, wooden.
Wooden. Okay.
Yep. If you have a look at the instructions.
Yep. J. I don't know what J is.
J is, I will tell you in a second. Should be wood. Yep, natural wood.
Okie dokie. That's easy enough. I've got plenty in there. watching an interesting YouTube channel last night.
Yeah.
It's called Modern History TV, and it's presented by a guy. He's a professor, but he's also a professional jouster.
Okay.
So he goes into loads of different aspects about medieval life and stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
So he doesn't just go into like the weaponry and things. He also goes into stuff like the sort of fast food places that they had back then that's recorded and stuff like that.
Huh.
It's quite interesting. It turns out they had what was called they called them cook shops,
Mm.
and it's basically because tax was charged on the house by the amount of footpath it took up. They used to have really narrow fronts on the houses, and then wider
Yeah.
at the back. So what they do is they just have like a big window in the fronts in the narrow bit with a board that they could just take down, and they'd use the board as a table and then just cook food in the house and just serve it to people. And you could buy it like street food. But they'd have stuff like pasties and all sorts.
Nice.
Yeah. But some really interesting stuff on there.
Cool. Sounds it. I got some more comments. Mr. Marley says, I'm in the process of packing up the model desk, moving house, so maybe only painting figures for a few days. Oh, is that for your diorama? The one thing he said he would never ever do. Mm.
Seth, I'm still on big screen, dude.
Sorry?
I'm still on big screen.
Oh, cool. Gary T says, Mikey, I like your funky paint palette. Very nifty, sorry.
So you can just pop the paint straight out when it's dry.
I have a green one.
Oh, there you go. There's a bit there. Just pop it out.
These are actually fidget poppers. But because they're made of silicon, you can pop your paint in there. When you've done, you just pop it out and all the paint disappears.
They're really handy, aren't they?
Yep.
Oh, I got coffee left. I have.
Fuck.
Yeah, the only reason I've got that palette is my wife has got mental health problems, and she bought a stress relief kit from, I think it was Temu or something, or Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And it came with loads of different stuff like that in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like a mental health kit it is. So it's got like puzzles where it's blocks that you got to make a rectangle out of, but you twist it all so that it all straightens out.
Yeah.
And you got to try and turn the pieces so that they all make the block again. Yeah, she saw that and she said, "Oh, that might be helpful for you. The paints, do you want it?" I went, "Yep." Probably should have primed this pre first, but I'm not too bothered because it's going to be inside the engine cowling anyway.
Yeah.
It's just so you can, if any colour shows through, it doesn't look grey. I think that's been one of the hardest things for me is to learn that it's okay to not do things perfectly sometimes.
Oh yeah. Of course it is. The thing is, at the end of the day, you've got to remember it's your model. Don't worry about what other people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the same in work because I used to work for a heavy engineering firm, and the boss told me one day, he said, "We've got this pillar drill here, it needs clean, so do us a favour, give it a clean." And he didn't say just give it, a quick wipe down around the drilling table and then put a bit of oil on it. So I literally polished the whole bloody pillar drill and got it all gleaming. And he came in and went, "That's not what I was asking you to do." I was like, "Well, you didn't say that. You said clean the pillar drill." And it looked manky, and I don't like manky things.
That's the thing. When they're not used to the way military people work.
This one of the things he said was, "Oh, it's only going to get dirty again." I went, "Well, then you clean it again. If it's clean, it's more chance it's going to last longer."
Yeah. Right. Park that there for a moment. Got any more comments? Tiffany says sometimes things are better when they're not perfect. Yes,
Totally agree.
have to agree with that one.
Especially people.
Show me somebody who claims to be perfect, and I'll show you a liar.
Exactly.
Not one person in this world is perfect.
Nope. As my mum used to say, no one was born with wings.
Exactly. Right, I am going to go and get myself a cup of tea because I'm out. Back in 2 minutes or 3 minutes or however long it takes.
Okay. So, how are you getting on with your painting, Tiff? And I just realised I painted this and I've not created any way of putting it down without paint getting everywhere. So I'm just that bloody clever today. Ooh. So what are you making, Gary, now that your primer's arrived? Did you say? I can't remember. I have no control over the chat. No, you didn't say. What see? Ooh, tomato chips at 135. Is that the Mark 7 kit? With the guy with the wine bottles? Base spray to dry on the dragon. Ooh. Start putting pictures up, Tiff. I want to see these. It is cool. I've got that kit as well. Don't know when I'm going to get around to doing it. It should be fun. Don't think I've built any British Second World War vehicles. No, I haven't yet. It's going to be fun. In the M4H Discord, if you're a paid up member, then you can, Tiff. But if you're not a paid up member, you won't be able to post in the different sections of the Discord. You'll have to be able to go into the 48-hour chat thing. You can always post them on my Discord if you want, because I've got my Discord channel. I think you're in there. I'm not sure. Yeah. Or post them on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah. Show off what you do. Like Steph said, don't worry about what other people think. If you enjoy it and you're proud of what you've done, stick it over, because it could inspire other people. Yeah, I'll send that to you. In fact, I shall do that for you now. I can't understand why you weren't part of it. Do you guys have a Facebook page? We don't have one together, but we have our separate pages. One, Steph's is obviously the Budget Modeler, and mine's Bearded Veteran Creates. It's the same with the YouTube channels and Instagram as well, I believe. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Steph has an Instagram as well. In fact, I'm pretty sure he has, because I've tagged him in stuff on my Instagram. But all my accounts are all under Bearded Veteran Creates. Why is Steph's chair creaking when Steph's not there? That's creepy. Yeah. Go on, have a go. What could possibly go wrong? Most client the real this is. What's that for? Sorry, Dave. Is that for the Churchill? Ah, it's his door that's creaking.
Yeah.
That was spooky. Because
Why?
it sounded like your chair creaking. But when I looked at the camera, there was no one there.
Right. So have you done all the comments?
I haven't put them up because obviously I can't, but I've been talking to the people, talking to the masses.
Right. So was it there? Yep. So Gary's Prime has arrived. Excellent. He's doing the Tamiya Church for 135th. Tiffany says, not bad. Just got some last details on my armored dudes whilst waiting for base spraying to dry on the Dragon. Oh, very nice. Gary T says, yes, it is, but I'm not doing the figures. In the M4H Discord? Question mark. Oh, I'm not. I'll PM it to you.
Okay.
Tiffany says, not part of your Discord. I'll need a link. Cool. Duke says, do you guys have a Facebook page? Yes, Budget Modder on Facebook. And Gary has, not Gary, Mikey has, what's yours? Bearded Veteran Crates, isn't it?
It is.
Yep, it's just a page I have. I don't advertise. I don't want to make a living out of this. I just do it because I enjoy it and it gives me something to do and stops me procrastinating, which I'm very good at. Duke says, thanks. Got it. Thanks, says Tiffany. Dave Skelly at Gary T. Go on, have a go. What could possibly go wrong? Most clank builders use the Zenithal Heart method as demonstrated by Uncle Nightshift. For painting figures, use Zenithal and thin coats of paint over the top. Right, so if you don't know what a Zenithal highlight is, you spray a figure in a dark color. Like, for example, I've got one here that I fanny around with sometimes. Spray him a dark color. He's lost an arm, and then just go around the top with a lighter color, a white or something, and it highlights everything, and it gives it an idea of where you can paint. And then Gary T says, Dave Skelly, haha, no chance. It would look like a 5-year-old painted them. They'll go in the spares box. Okay, Gary, paint them. Yeah, don't worry about how they look. Yeah, and then what you do is you then do a bit of research on YouTube. YouTube is your friend. There are lots of very, very good painters out there that do tutorials and stuff like that. And then paint some more. And as I said before, just look for that one improvement. And then keep doing it and keep doing it. It's like anything. It's practice, practice, practice. And don't expect to be able to pull off something that is amazingly awesome and brilliant and stunningly unbelievable, because it won't happen. That's half the reason I started my channel. Yeah. Just to teach people, don't expect the Spanish Inquisition. Nope, sorry, wrong show. Yeah, don't expect to be able to pull off figures like some of these people do on YouTube, because they all make mistakes.
The other thing is as well is with it being acrylic paint, you can always wash it off if you mess it up.
Yeah.
Making cock-ups is all part of the fun.
Oh God, yeah. If you don't make cock-ups, you're not doing it right.
Exactly. Like I said the other day, I soldered my tweezers together. When I was panicking over it, and then I sort of went, "You idiot! All you got to do is heat the bloody solder back up."
Yep.
It's not welding.
No,
Are you joining the buddy builds on Discord on the Discord?
What are they?
The Friends of Mospheres Discord. We're just finishing off the Chieftain-ish buddy build,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're going to do the B-17.
No. I have too many builds on that I need to finish.
Yeah.
And my wife is going, why haven't you finished this one? Why haven't you finished that one? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that? You need to get this done. You need to get that done. And I'm like, yes, darling. But fair play, they have been sat there for ages and ages and ages. So I do need to get them done.
Yeah. Why we started this one but not finished this one?
Yeah. I am a terrible serial starter of model kits.
So it's only recently that I've started doing more than one at a time.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm doing, obviously, the buddy build with you. I'm doing buddy builds on Discord and things as well now. So I think in a way it's a sign that my confidence is growing, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of maybe doing a live build on my channel.
Go for it.
Yeah. It's whether people would watch it, but if nobody watches it doesn't matter. At least I'll have done it. I suppose it's no different to me doing this, really, is it?
There's no difference whatsoever, mate.
No, the question is, what would I build? I mean, I suppose now we've got the Centurion Avery from Accurate Armor to do, but I want to do that as a series of videos in sections.
Yeah.
So, might do one of the World War One vehicles.
They're always popular.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'll do the Mark tanks because everyone does them. I've got a Whippet. I've got an A7V.
Is that the Meng Whippet?
Yeah.
Whippet real good. Sorry.
I've also got a railway flatbed as well, 135 scale.
Ooh, very nice. I've done the Meng Whippet. It's a brilliant kit. Very delicate.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I really enjoyed doing that. Okay, got some more comments. Yes, live build. I'd watch, says Gary T.
Awesome.
Tiffany says, I'm terrible serial starter for crafting in general stuff. I have models, 2 jigsaws, 2 paint by numbers, a sew your own bunny, and 2 cross stitches on the go. That sounds like this. She's got loads of stuff. She's a huge cross stitcher. Some of the stuff she's done is stunning. Yeah.
So we went to the range yesterday and they got a massive, I think it's bigger than, it's got to be bigger than 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters, crystal art picture of a Spitfire flying over a church.
Oh, wow.
I was going to get it for Kate if she wants to do it for my room.
Nice.
So it's something like 18,500 crystals to it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So she said she wants it for her birthday so that she can do it for me.
Oh, nice. Bless her.
Yeah, she's lovely.
I should hope so. You married her.
Yeah. I'm the lucky one. But she is really kind. I mean, she bought me. She saw that I was looking at some books on the Tank Museum the other day. So she went on World of Books and ordered me a load of World War One books.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. I think that was looking pretty nice. Considering it wasn't primed, it's nice paint that. I'll get some more. Oh shit! It was nice until I dropped it. Yeah, it's quite alright. I think. Switch that to automatic.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Where is it focusing? There.
Give me a
It's
sec.
nice.
Just
Nice paint,
bring
that.
you up full screen. Cool. What have you used?
Leo Model Air Aluminium.
Yep, that's a nice one. That is.
Quite pleased with that. I quite like the Model Air paints.
Yeah, they're all right.
So I'm moving away from Humbrol over to them slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tend to use the Humbrol ones, for the big tank colours and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to be thinned down quite so much then.
No, they don't. Bang.
Oops, there you go. I need some way of holding this up so it doesn't fall down, get damaged.
Right, let's leave that to one side to dry.
Wedge it in there. There you go. And you said this tank is aluminium with the brass top, didn't you?
All right. The lid.
Yeah.
Just the lid.
Yeah, just the lid's brass and then the rest is aluminium.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, Steph.
Okay.
It's going to look bloody beautiful.
He.
I worked it out today that now I've got every major tank used in the First World War as a model kit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
B2. B1.
B1 and B2.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Well, you haven't got every single major one in the. No, the B2 was in the Second World War.
Yeah. I was on about that buzzing noise.
Oh. A paint shaker.
I could do with that. I'm starting to get tennis elbow.
Yeah. They are well worth it, mate. If you buy one that says modeler on it, you're going to pay about 80 quid.
Yeah.
But if you buy one that says tattoo on it, this cost me 30 quid.
Ideal.
I've had it over a year and I've only ever charged it twice.
Yeah, I'll have to get one at some point. I have ordered an ultrasonic bath for his bloody spray gun.
Yep. Mine are going in today after the weekend, after what I've been through, after what they've been through the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, I've been cleaning mine pretty well. I thought I had, and I was on a problem with it the other day, so I stripped it all down, and the amount of crap that was inside on the seals, I was able to pick it out with the toothpick.
Yep. Right, let's do some wood effects. Is that my thinners? It should be. Yep.
Thinners.
Yep. So I've got my paint. I'm using Vallejo Modeler 71077 wood,
That's the one I used.
and into it, put it in a bit of thinners and dip in the thinners, a bit more, just a bit thicker than that.
Did you get that separate, or did you get part of the old and new wood kit from AK?
No, this isn't AK, it's Vallejo.
That's what I mean. The old and new wood kit. Tweezers. Do I have any more pairs of tweezers? I do, but I don't know where the hell I've put them. Well, if I can find a clamp, that'd be ideal. That'll do. Joe, when I started Models for Heroes a year and a half ago, I didn't think a year and a half after starting Models for Heroes, I'd be doing live streams on modelling.
Huh.
Cool. So, did anyone in the chat catch the 48 and 48 last weekend?
I know there's a couple in there that did.
Did well, didn't they? With all the money they raised.
Oh, yes. It's just such a brilliant weekend.
Yeah. I tell you what, my bloody legs are aching afterwards. It's swollen, it's about twice the size.
They do. It's a very intensive weekend, especially if you're doing something like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Last year, I did all the auctions.
Yeah.
So I did the Australian, the UK, and the Americans. And I was just chin strapped. Absolutely cream crackers.
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I know Gary, he did pretty much all day, which is a lot for him. Problem I had was, once I've got it in my head that a job needs doing, I don't mind just going to bed and leaving the job.
Yep.
unfinished.
It's like everybody thinks, oh, it's done for another year. No.
Yeah.
I've already started on next year's auctions.
Yeah.
I've already started contacting people and saying, oi, can we have some money, please? No, it's, oi, can we have some models, please?
Yeah. Yeah. So the other day, that should be around today actually as well. The ultrasonic bath, the cleaning solution, and the tool set for cleaning brushes.
Yeah.
So hopefully it should get back to spraying properly again. Not having to clean it every 2 minutes.
You will find that you really should clean it after
Yeah.
every time you use it. The only time I never clean it properly, thoroughly, is after I've used enamels or
Yeah.
lacquers. Because all you do is just clean them out with the thinners and that's them done.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disappearing again.
Yeah, the problem I've been having is the paint inside the barrel between the two seals is getting stuck to the needle. So as I'm spraying, it's getting clogged up a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So I'm having to sort of get halfway through and then empty the paint out and then strip it all down, clean it, and then put the paint back in. And thin it down more.
You'll find that the reason for that is because you haven't thinned the paint down properly in the first place.
Yeah.
That was my biggest problem as well. I used to get that all the time. I'd be spraying a paint and all of a sudden it wasn't coming out anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I'd thin it down a bit more and it would be working. And I'm like, you bastard, what are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
And it was just not thinning the paint enough.
Yeah. Yeah. But I find it really difficult to judge it because I find that if I don't know whether it's just me or the paint I'm using or whatever. With the Model Air paint, I'm fine. With Humbrol, the minute you start thinning it down, it starts going like bloody water.
Right. Okay. Rule of thumb is the consistency of milk, but that's the rule of thumb, not an absolute rule. Different paint behaves different ways. For example, white is a nightmare.
Oh God, yeah.
The worst white I've come across is Tamir's XF1. It's horrible, absolutely horrible to thin. You have to be perfect with that. The best one I've found is, where are we? Here we go. Vallejo Model Color.
Yeah.
70.820, and that is off-white. It's only ever so slightly off-white.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant. I love that stuff. Absolutely love it.
This one, I'm definitely noticing a difference between when I'm using this one rather than the Humbrol one.
Yeah.
Just do the thing off of the Model Air one.
Cool. Right. Let's go through some comments. Gary T says, does the whip do the whippet? I have that kit and watching you build one would help me so much.
All right, Gary, I'll make you a deal. I'll do the live with the whippet, but you have to build it at the same time. How's that?
No.
We'll build it all together.
Right. Give me a sec. Apologise if there's noise. Let me just go mute.
It's all right. Yeah. I mean, also, I'm not saying you have to come on YouTube and do a live, unless you want to, in which case you can. But yeah, if you build it along with me, I'll build the Whippet. Because I've been wanting to do that one for a while anyway.
No, he's not in there. I thought I had my Whippet build in there, but it's not. So Tiffany says nail varnish shaker and some glass agitators work a treat. Yes, they do. At Bearded, I'll send you a link to the shaker I use. About 25 quid on Amazon. Funnily enough, it's a 212. Yeah. And the agitator balls too. I'll send into Discord in your channel. Brilliant. Thank you for that, Tiffany. John Marley, I love the camaraderie of the chats during the 48 and 48. A lot of fun. And John also goes and says, is that the engine's cradle, Steph? And what colour are you using? I have sprayed it with Wooden Deck Tan XS78, the space colour. And then I'm using a stiff brush. And I'm using 71077 from Vallejo Model Air wood. And I'm trying to insinuate that this is plywood. So yeah, just give it a quick few drags on it and it just gives it that look of wood.
Stay there.
What I do is once I've done some on here, move on to the next few, do those. And then go back to what I've already done and just go over them. Because what's really, really annoying is when you try and brush paint something and you try really, really hard to do it without getting brush strokes, you get brush strokes. But then when you want brush strokes to show,
oh, you're Mr. Happy, aren't you?
I'm always Mr. Happy. Just when I'm upset and frustrated and pissed off and annoyed. Which is usually most of the time.
Yeah. I wonder if Gary's going to accept my challenge.
What, of you doing the Whippet live and him building along with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will.
We even said if he wants to come on to the live, he can do. But it's entirely up to him. He can just build it along with me if he wants. Oh, okay. Just put my finger in a bloody paint.
Jim says model overlay works very good out of the bottle for brush painting. I find it needs to be thinned for airbrushing. Yes, I agree with you there very much. Yeah, the model air is not something you can chuck straight in your airbrush an airbrush. It needs a bit of thinning. Put a few light streaks in the on the prop.
Oh, pardon me. Oops. Yeah, it's looking all right. I'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Quite pleased with the progress we're making on this.
You're pleased with?
The progress we're making.
Good.
I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Excellent. Gary T, I'd like to do that, yes. I'm too shy to go on camera though, but yes, for sure. There you go.
Okay, Gary. If you go onto either my Facebook page, which is same name, Bearded Veteran Creates, or Instagram, which is same name, let me get in touch, and I'll let you know when I'm going to go live so that we can get everything ready and do it together. If you're interested on my YouTube channel as well, because I've also done a video on the colour schemes for World War One British armoured vehicles, so you might find that useful. You can tell it's the one with the big purple tank on the thumbnail.
There you go. So you've got somebody who will always be watching you as you do your build.
That would be lovely. And I'd really appreciate it. It'd be nice to get to know you as well, Gary. Yeah, I'm really liking the look of this. Put a couple of spots of super duper glue on there.
Well, that is good to hear. The fact that you're enjoying it so much.
Oh yeah, it's making me want to do more buddy builds and stuff. I find it really fun.
Oh, they are. I love doing them.
Way too much. All right. Well, balls that up with them, right? Oh, you know what? It's annoying me. Flipping it. Stay there, he's fine.
So if you guys have got any comments you'd like to make, remember, and this is totally stolen from Gary Evans on Gary's stuff, give it the Imperial thumbs up.
Does like that phrase, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Nice guy, though.
Oh, he is. I actually got to meet him in person the weekend.
Yeah.
He was at the show in Stamford.
Yeah.
And him, John Mayfield and I, we just stood there, chatted for about an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just reading the comments. There's just appeared on my Facebook page.
All right. From Gary?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ow. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was on the Discord group with us all week, well, most of the weekend on that 48.
Nice. Oh, yeah. You know, I told you I'd lost one of the exhausts.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. So if I say there's only one exhaust on this machine.
Yeah, there is only one exhaust manifold.
Yeah, I've got it here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Donkey. It's weird. Yeah, you were going to say?
Yeah, have you seen how the air inlet is run? Because the radiator on the wing, there's a pipe going from the engine up to the wing,
Mm.
which is quite cool.
Right, shall I do a bit of texture tutorial?
Yep, go for it.
Right. Obviously, the exhaust gets very, very hot. Oh, got a couple of comments to do first. Mr. Marley says there's only one exhaust. I know. Oh, right. So, as you all know, the exhaust in an aeroplane gets very, very hot and it oxidizes. So, in other words, it gets bloody rusty. So, what I'm going to do is dab a super glue on there. A bit too much for my liking. So, take some of that off. Pop that in there. There we go. Right. So now I've got something to hold it and play with. Oh, there's some little bits and pieces on there that need to come off. So the back of the scalpel, just scrape them off. So, texturing and exhaust. So, yes, that's the brush I need. So quickly clean it. That's my wooden texturing. So let me do it. Would you mind if I went full screen?
Go for it, mate. You're live.
It's ours.
Yes, but you're in control today, my friend. That's why it's running smoothly.
Yeah. Jim Altegott says, Mike, do you regularly build World War I aeroplanes?
This is my first one, but I have got another 4 to build.
Cool. Right,
Including
so
a rather large one.
Yeah. Texturing and exhaust. So you need your glue. So there's my homebrew extra thin. And Mr. Surfacer 500. Or any dissolvable putty will do the same thing. So, oh, that was a bit loose. What's going on with that one then?
You're lucky you didn't do a Maui.
Oh, tell me about it. That was very lucky.
You've been pulling out your bit for months.
So that's had a bit of a shake. So that's there. So what we do is you take, move that out of the way because I'm going to knock it. You take, tell me extra thin, and you take a section. So we'll start with this one here. And you run a bead of glue on it. Okay, pop that back in there. Then you wait a few seconds for that to evaporate. You can see it's still shiny and it will slowly but surely eat into the plastic. So then you take a bit of Mr. Surfacer 500.
Steph, you're out of focus, mate.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
Sorry for interrupting.
That's right. No. So there we go. And then you just dab it on. Very gently. And you're watching it to get stringy. And when it gets stringy, that's the perfect time. And if you, I don't know whether you can see that on a picture. There you go. That's what it looks like. There you go. And that's ready to be painted with, well, ready to be primed and then painted with rust. So I'm going to carry on. Rest of these. So I can take me off full screen now. Oh,
There's a couple before that as well.
give us a sec. Mr. Mollis says, oh, sorry. Jim says, hearing an echo. Seems to have cleared now, luckily. Mr. Mollis says, oh, what are these for World War I aircraft, Mikey?
Sopwith Camel, a Fokker DR7, an SE5A, and another one. I can't remember the name of, but it's bloody big. It's a 1/24th scale one.
Oh, it's not Dakota, is it?
No, I'll have a look now. See what we covered.
Cool. While he's looking at that. Lost Souls Paranormal. Morning, boys. Hello, young lady. How are you? John Marley, that old chestnut. Sounds like a Pink Floyd album. Great album.
So 128 SPAD 18, SPAD 13.
Oh, nice.
Courtesy
Who's
of
that? Who's that by?
Revel.
Oh. Oh, good luck with the fit on that.
Yeah, I've watched some YouTube videos on it, and apparently the molding's not great.
No, it's not. But then it's what, 30, 40, 50 years old?
Yeah. It's a challenge, and that's what I like. Really looking forward to doing the SE5A because I quite like the look of that one. It's unusual.
Yeah. Who's that by?
Good question. This one I don't keep track of. I just go when I want to go build something. I just go, I'll build that. That'll do. That's Revel as well.
Ah.
1/48 scale. Oh, did you hear what the Grand Fromage did to the Discord group members for the B-17 build?
Who's the Grand Fromage?
The chairman of Models of Heroes.
Oh, you mean Hagrid?
Yeah. He sent them a message saying, your B-17s are on the way. I hope you've got good eyesight. Implying that they're 1/44 scales.
Yeah.
They turned up, they're not. They're 1/48 B-17s.
Bloody hell. Where did you get those from?
I don't know. Yeah, they're going to have fun with them.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some interesting topics though. One person still waiting to get theirs. We've got two 1/48 B-17s. I've got my 172. We've got someone building a B-17 egg plane thing, toon plane. So that should be good. Should be a good little
cool
Saturday club build.
Yeah. Well, I might join it. I've got one that's started and finished, but I need to paint it. So it's an egg plane.
No,
I've got one in the back there.
I've never built an egg plane.
Oh, they are so much fun, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, so there we go. That is the exhaust all done. So what I'll do with that is I will use my Dirty Down Talent in the Bottle rust and rust it up.
nice. One thing I was thinking about the other day is how you do bluing on exhaust on the hot metal.
Oh, dead easy.
Because I've never done it.
Right, what you do is you get yourself some chalk pastels.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can reach it.
Go on, you can do it, Steph. I'm watching you in the bottom corner.
Yep. Wibble wobble.
Yeah, we've knocked the camera out of alignment.
Mm.
There we go.
We get one of these, which is a still heat chart.
Yeah.
And I usually start from orange and work up to purple.
Mhm.
So I'll do, I may even start at yellow. Yellow, orange, red, grey, blue, then purple.
Mhm.
Get some chalk pastels. You can get them from the works. Don't, please, don't go out and buy them from AK or anybody like that. They will charge you a fortune for one.
Yeah. Get a full deck cheap.
If you go somewhere like the works or somewhere like that, you can get a full range of colour chalk pastels. They've got to be chalk pastels, not oil pastels.
Yeah.
And with the chalk pastels, you can actually mix your own colour.
Yeah.
So when you do that, that allows you, as I said, to mix your own colour, and you can just go from the pale to the dark and just do it in bands.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier. Okay, can you flip that over? That top part, why is it a different colour to silver?
Because you said brass.
No, I said the lid.
Oh.
The lid is brass.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, leave it like that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's an
It's
expansion.
your model. You do it the colours you want to do it.
Makes sense. It's going to be hidden anyway.
Right, got some comments. Where are I?
Quite a way back.
So, got quite a few comments. Sorry, we've been too busy gossiping between ourselves. Jim Alticott says, "Am I the bloody fool? The echo is on my end, dummy." I've done that. Don't, Jim. I've done that many times. Lost Souls, I'm doing okay, thanks, Steph. Been super busy the past few weeks, hence why I've not been about in the clubhouse. Okay, cool. Real life always takes precedence. John Marley says, a great choice of subject, though.
The World War I planes he's on about.
Yes. Gary T says, Revel, nice kits, but how I dislike that awful boxes, side opening and flimsy. Yep. Revel, yeah, I could do a whole show on how bad Revel are.
You don't revel in them?
Not in the slightest. And some exclamation marks there from Mr. Marley. Jim says, with my aging eyesight, I am best making 1/32 scale World War I airplanes. Yep. Wear glasses, I do. Or get one of those headsets. I'm at the craft show in the new tomorrow with Mother, so no Saturday club for me. Oh, which craft show is that?
She explains NEC in Birmingham.
Oh, it's where? Further down. Oh, got
Yeah,
you.
she-
Yeah, there you go. NEC, not new. I'm in the NEC in a couple of weeks' time. Mr. Marley says, Jim, can I see your models anywhere on the socials? Jim says, Steph, if you build your egg model in 3 minutes, it will be a 3-minute model.
It'd be hard boiled.
Dear. Jim's replying to Mr. Marley, not yet, John. I have to get back to Facebook. Had security issues some years back with my account. Oh, bless you. And John says, you do you, Jim. Brian Krantz, morning from Texas. I thought from the thumbnail, you're working on a wings build. Not familiar with Rodham. Looks pretty detailed. They are, but as we will show in a minute, there is room for a lot of improvement on them. Jim says, I do want to share my work with others. Go for it then. And Brian says, what did you do in the RAF? I was a P3 sub hunter aircrew that did an air show over there once. Oh, P3C Orions. I love those aircraft. I used to work with weapon systems on Tornadoes. So ejection seats, bombs, rockets, guns, things that go bang, buckets of instant sunshine, the lot. And then I went into small arms. Luckily, I never worked in a bomb dump. Woohoo!
And I was never in the Air Force. I was in the Army.
Bless him.
Yeah, at least I was a tradesman.
Oh, God, yeah. Right then. So, if you're on again, Brian, we will have a chat about the air show you came over to. But what we're going to do, we've been on for 2 hours now, so we're going to wrap it, because I have things to do this afternoon. For next year's 48 and 48. So I'm going to be working on that this afternoon. So, Mr. Marley says, Brian, I was an AP3C maintainer. I was an Audi. Oh, Bombhead! Yay! Gotcha. Gary T says, thank you both. This was superb. Glad you enjoyed it, Gary. That's what we're here for. Right then, youth.
Yes.
Come on, show us what you've done.
I've done that. Hang on. Stupid focusy camera-y thing. Right, there you go.
Don't, mate. It's a nightmare, these cameras are.
There you go.
Cool. Oh, nice.
And I've done a brass expansion tank on it.
Okay, do you want to hold that up a bit closer so we can see what you've done? What? Put it in front of your hand.
That's what I'm trying to figure out where my hand is. I don't know where my own hands are.
Oh, cool. Nice.
There you go.
Cool. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's all I'm
okay.
trying to work on.
So, moi, I have got, I don't know whether you can get that close look. Yep, there you go. Bit of plywood grainage going on there. And
Nice.
all over the shop. So those have got plywood grain, they've got grain, they've got grain. And there's other bits that have got grain as well that I'm doing. So I've got all those done. Right then, here's what I've got done today. So I have got this rail on with all the ignition leads on, and the water pump, well, the cooling system pipe on as well. So the engine is getting there slowly but surely. So yeah, that has been super detailed. And I've got this bit to go on this side, and then I can call the engine done. So yeah, so what I'm going to be doing during the week is I'm going to be doing a bit of catch up. So I'll probably be doing some during the week just so I can catch up with his lordship there, because I'm a tad behind. But I've got all my eyelets ready, bits and pieces. Yeah.
Sounds like a World War I aircraft, doesn't it? A tad behind.
Very much. Right. So catch up with the conversation. Gary T says, thank you both. This was superb. You're very welcome. We've got 10 people watching. Oh, we've cracked the 10, Mike.
Yay!
We've hit 10 people watching at the same time. Brian Krantz says, thanks for streaming. You're welcome, Brian. Jim says, thanks, guys, for broadcasting. Had a great time. Till next time, mates. Be seeing you. See you later. Excellent work, guys. Thank you, Duke. And Mr. Marley says, bye all. So there we go. That is us. Done our bits. Moose says, bye all. Tiffany says, thanks for the distraction, boys. I'll catch you next week. Later, Tiffany. So if you'd like to come up, young man, and we can say our butty ties.
We can. Camera. Which one we're going for? That one, I think. Yeah.
Yay! There we go. And it'll be a straight out today because Muppet here made all the videos, got the intro and the outro ready. Forgot.
At least it's not me screwing up.
See, everybody screws up. You make cock-ups all the time. That's what life's all about, making cock-ups. If you don't make cock-ups, you don't learn. So if you'd like to say your butty time, Mikey.
Au revoir, mes amis.
And butty tie from me. Stay safe, keep modelling, and we will see you with the Roden 132nd Albatross next Friday. Bye. Bye.